Hi there, I'm Beth and welcome back to the studio. I've got hopefully a quick video for you today. I will show you what I'm working on at the moment. This video will have recently come out for my Manly Smart Doll mannequin, but I'm also I'm on my third revision of the pattern just now, using my mannequin, a Love and Deep Space inspired shirt for the guys with lots of lovely pin tucks. So you can look forward to seeing that come out soon as well. As soon as it's finished, I'll have a pattern and a tutorial for it. Really pleased with how it's been going and just working on a final version of the pattern, and we'll be able to do it with and without pin tucks as well. So excited about that, but going to put everything aside for the moment because I just had a delivery from Smart Doll, of course. I couldn't resist and I did go for chaos. So let's bring it in. It was a large box and I have opened it already and had a little peek because my husband has no chill. He just got himself his first Smart Doll. Well, two Smart Dolls, but we'll talk about that later. And yes, he insisted on having a peek as well. So, first thing I spotted was lots of eye cradles. Now, I tend not to use these as much because I often make my own Smart Doll eyes, and I haven't seen any of these maker kits available yet from Smart Doll, so I don't know. I'm going to have to see if I can fit any of my homemade eyes onto these parts to see if I can actually use these, but if not, perhaps I'll be trying to sell some on for people who prefer them. So I've got a bag of these here. I did spot straight away we have a lovely Coco G8 pair blank uncut head. Not sure if I have any plans for her. I do have a Coco pair Smart Doll, but I really like her as she is, so I'm not sure I want to change her face. So let me know if you'd like a face up done, if you want to commission one. I definitely should be trying to recoup some of the money that I spent on this chaos because it was a lot. So I am probably going to be selling a few bits and bobs and some things that I should have sold already, so just give me a shout in the comments if there's anything you're after. And I was excited to see a painted head in here as well. She is Cinnamon and she is Proud Prowess Pear. Papa. Very appropriate for Pride Month. Lovely. I'm always wearing rainbow things myself, so I think we might have to give her a spin on the cinnamon pear body I have. But again, I don't know if she'll be a permanent keeper because my pear cinnamon is Legion and I absolutely love her, and I don't think I could be swapping her out for too long without feeling too bad, so I might just keep her for a little while. But isn't she lovely? Gorgeous rainbow whiskers. So there are 3 bundles here, and I know that there are 2 different versions of the bundles as well, so people will have different things from me. I spotted a kit for the pear Coco Smart Doll. I believe there's a matching frame as well, but we have Coco and there's not a head in here, so actually she's to go with the whole shebang. There's lots of frames around. This looks to be an Evolve frame in silver, which my husband has already expressed interest in, but it doesn't, as far as I can see, I haven't taken any bits out, it doesn't appear to be a Cortex compatible frame. I haven't seen the screw holes that I have seen in Cortex frames. So these might be slightly older Evolve frames. I was reading, Danny did share some really useful information and an article on how to put together an Evolve frame. Well, not how to put it together, but the parts you'll need to put it together, because he also states that they use assembling a frame as one of their test criteria for new hires. So perhaps Craig and I will be racing against the clock to see who can put together a frame within an hour. We'll see. We have, I love this, a Bollocks t-shirt. I've seen these being made. Really cute. Definitely going to be keeping one of these because that's just too fun. Also have a plaid shirt. This looks like it'll be nicely maybe oversized for the classic girls and also fit the pair and the guys too. I'm gonna have to try this out on, well, everyone, but that looks really nice. I love the snaps as well. Now this I'm gonna have to whip out because I don't know what it is. It looks to be a really interesting texture. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. It is either black or navy, and it's a really nice sort of open texture. This is probably a keeper for me as well. And it is, well, it's hard to see on camera, but it's got a really interesting sort of silhouette to it, which would drape down, I think, once worn. But lovely. This is like an open work cardigan or robe. Very nice, very interesting. I don't think I'd seen any hint of this online before. Oh. Yes, this is, well, the reason that I got this chaos, because I was pretty certain that this is how these beautiful dungarees were going to end up out in the world. So this is a khaki green. Don't know if any other colours exist out there. Oh, and they're just beautiful. Straps, pockets, buckles, zips. Absolutely stunning. The craftsmanship as always. Ooh, a little removable part there to hold the straps together in the back. Oh, just epic as always. Absolutely love these. Keeper, no questions. And really happy to see this as well. This was out in a previous Chaos lot, I think. And this is the Kurta set, or Kurta set, sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And it looks to have a belt or sort of sash piece. Lots of pieces to wrap around basically. Oh, nice. Oh, lovely, lovely. Oh, it's got a top with it. Long sleeve top. You know, I might have this top already. And the trousers. Now I went ahead and made my own pattern as a kind of replica of these trousers, which is out there if you're interested in making your own. And yeah, it looks to be made of a nice sort of muslin type fabric. Oh, gorgeous. Really love these. And amazing. So happy with that set as well. Definitely a keeper. All right, so next bag, another silver frame. There we go. So we don't have to fight over the silver frame. It's going to be interesting to see together. We have got a lovely, this is like a dark purple, a vest top, which has this kind of shifted back seam, which I believe was potentially for Cortex, which we'll have to try out, just to sort of minimize visual distractions and let you enjoy the design of Cortex. It's got a nice curve to the back there as well, I can see. And he's shifted the Mirai label towards the back of the vest as well. That's a nice staple piece. Might be keeping that. Love this as well. I think I've seen these on Danny's Cortex pictures out and about. Awesome shorts. I don't know if they've got a specific name with the long straps. Super cool. Definitely keeping these because I love them. Really nice design on this little flappy side pockets. It's got like one real pocket and one flappy pocket. Very cute. Yes. We have another top, Henley, which is nice. Not sure if I will keep or sell. It's also in kind of a same exact fabric as the vest. Okay, so it's like been stitched here, but you will get like a little opening at the top. Oh, that's really nice. And ooh, a boiler suit or flight suit or whatever you like to call them. Now I already have a pair boiler suit in orange, which I'm really happy about. That was a gift actually for Christmas. I don't think I ever shared my Christmas gifts with y'all, but this is a classic one, so yeah, I'm gonna have to keep that too. Absolutely love the boiler suits. They're just great. So that's that. And there's one more bag. Ho ho ho. More eye cradles. Yes, perhaps I shall have to create an art sculpture out of all of these. There's so many. We have a hoodie. Another one that I'd not seen out in the wild before. The zip goes all the way up. Again, I'm not sure if this is like my usual style or not. Maybe a bit too casual for me. I'm not the most sort of fond of casual wear for my Smarties, but it is very nice. I'll see if Craig is keen on it before I offer it for sale, but that is lovely. Beautifully put together, of course. Aha! A second Bollocks t-shirt. So yeah, maybe I'll offer one for sale. And two more frames. So the cocoa one will be for the pear girl. And yeah, I'll scrutinise these frames and see if they have the screw holes for Cortex 2. And one more silver one. So we've got 3 frames in silver and 1 in cocoa, which goes along with a whole kit. Amazing! I did actually buy, I briefly mentioned it in my recent video as well, a green pear kit as well that I just didn't want to pass up, and I'm considering doing a custom of. So again, if you have an idea for a commission, if you would like to commission a painted pear doll in either cocoa or in green and have an idea for, you know, a character, a full clothing set, get in touch. I take commissions through my Patreon page. They're not just Blythe dolls. I am open to other dolls. It's not a problem. I have some Smart Doll commissions coming up that, you know, if you want to wait and see how they come out, then feel free. But I would love to do in green, you know, I saw Alice's Ogre by Hannah Fubuki Dolls. Amazing, gorgeous. Would love to do like another sort of magical, fairy, witchy, elfy kind of themed doll for the green. That would be exciting. And yeah, totally open to commissioning for the others. I'll keep it brief and leave it there for now. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, drop me some comments down below. What were you excited to see? Did you get Chaos yourself? Did you get a 3 bundle as well? Did you get something different? I'm really curious to see. So now I've opened mine, I can go out without spoilers. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time. All right, bye.